And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Aimed beyond the defence. It's Calvert-Lewin! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Manchester United has the chance to go the other way. A lovely pass, but can he get the shot? Surely! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Now the ball in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And reclaimed it in a trice. Looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide. It's a good run, that. Great timing. And that has not gone well. Simons. Milner receives it in a wide position. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Not the most accurate pass. Foot in. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's De Bruyne. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Xavi Simons. Now it's Fernandes. Oh, nicely intercepted. Manchester United still without a single shot on target. And the pass is intercepted. Ambitious ball here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Fernandes. Now it's Menu. That pass isn't the best. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. That's a cute ball. Probing pass. Xavi Simons is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Simons! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. So, third corner of the game. Xavi Simons plays it short. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Oh, Red, nice interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Milner, he's on it, can he get away? So it's going to be another corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. Keeper has taken decisive action. Hangs in a cross.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Can he get it through? That's a shade optimistic. No, that pass has been well intercepted. And this is Park Ji-sung. He's picked his way through. And that could well leave a mark. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Makaleli, a player who needs no introduction. Fernandez. Pass somewhat off target. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Xavi Simons gets into a good position. Played into the box. And that has been knocked clear. Here comes another cross. Chooses to go back. In again. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he cuts out the supply. Maguire. And here's Calvert-Lewin. Mainu. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
It's a very good position, this, and the right distance too.
Simons! It's anyone's ball. Has a shot! There's the whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think we need the stats to be on the screen to tell us about the pass completion rate, which has been obviously a letdown in this first half. All too often we've seen players left frustrated because of poor decision-making and just a general sloppiness. So I'm sure the boss will be getting stuck into his players to improve and improve quickly.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. Can he finish? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Calvert-Lewin deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Bissouma. He's a sharp little ball here. It's a promising position. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Park Ji-sung picks it up out wide. And he's intervened well there. And they've got rid.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Well, that's well seen too. Fernandez. It's a pretty loose pass. Now, can they get him away?
There they go, hunting again.
Referee has just said play on. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. De Bruyne.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Makaleli. Played into space. That has ended up in no man's land. Knocks it into space. Out to the left it goes. Simons. And they've got a throw.
Substitution.
And it's Fernandez. Palmer. Guardiol.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
No way through. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Pass somewhat off target. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Great vision. That has been cut short. And that is a little undercooked. Simons, he's had a shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue.
Substitutions taking place.
Makaleli looking to play him in. Milner cuts out the pass. Van Dijk gets good distance on it. Manchester United will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Tries a shot! And that has been clubbed away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's through and all alone!
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Calvert-Lewin.
Manchester United truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
And here's Havertz. Lovely, now then. Oh, shooting chance! And now the breakaway. Oh, that's a key interception. Van Dijk cuts it out. Chance for a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Caught offside that time. Well, that's been cut out, well played.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And the shot! Oh, it's in! And that might well be that! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Manchester United take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Looking for options for movement. Simons. The referee has given a corner. They're up to 5 corners now. He can get that clear. And that is that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Manchester United.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. There's the whistle. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this lad, Dominic Szoboszlai, is someone I'm going to keep an eye on here. I like the fact that he's one of the cleanest strikers of the ball, which really shows in both his passing and his attempts at goal. And I can see him drifting in and out, receiving the ball, driving forward into those half spaces and looking to deliver the key pass or get one away himself.
Yes, they'll certainly be up he goes! Denied by an instinctive save.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That's good vision. That has not gone well. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, easy pickings there. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, strongly challenged there. And it's Simons. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Szoboszlai, and it's been played through. That has been cut short. And he's there to belt it away. Szoboszlai. Now then, the ball's come loose. In by Fernando Torres. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Knocks it into space, and he's lost it. And a chance! It's in! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Chelsea have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
It's a searching pass. Looking for the run. Can he get onto this? And he cuts out the supply. Alexander-Arnold could move up a gear here. That has ended up in no man's land. Adams with the clearance. Makaleli, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Great ball, and he's in here. He's having a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Bernardo Silva, big header! And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Jorginho. That's an imaginative pass. Fernando Torres. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Looking to play him in. Spread neatly.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva. Not the most accurate pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the...
He's gone for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now here's the delivery. That's well blocked and back out it comes. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Haaland. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Soboslai. Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Chelsea are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this...
De Bruyne! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Bernardo Silva is in a really good position out wide. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you that CCTV is now in operation for your safety.
And the action is back on the way. Manchester United didn't have a great first half. Decent chance! Oh, brilliant save!
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
He gets big! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Can he get it through? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. No, again there's no way through. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Torres, and the through ball. And he welcomes it in. Shot a goal! Cleared away. Xavi Simons, lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's a dangerous ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Gabriel cuts it out. Searching pass he's played there. No luck with that dink over the top.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 10, Bernardo Silva. Coming on the field.
Played into space.
Number 24,
Well, they've got it again.
Number 19.
Oh, it's come loose. Palmer, he's going for goal. Oh, it's hit the post. Probing pass.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
This match was 70,987.
And this is Torres. Now, can they get him away? De Bruyne looking understandably energised after his goal. Looking for options for movement. And this is Park Ji-sung. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Substitution for Manchester United.
And there's going to be another change here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
McAllister, good purposeful running this. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Manchester United have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Goes down, but nothing given. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Palmer unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now there's a fine ball. Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Szoboszlai, who's set up one goal so far. Could try cutting inside here. Oh, nice touch. Oh, the ball's gone astray. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Substitution for Manchester United.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Number 23, Erling Haaland. Coming on the field.
Oh, brilliant stop from Pickford.
Number 18.
And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
And it's been taken short. Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Adams gets across to intercept that. And it's Szoboszlai. Threads one in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well read, nice interception. Some good work on the right flank here. Plays a sharp little ball here. Gets into some space. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Pickford clears. Torres. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Done delicately.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
De Bruyne. Fernando Torres. There's the shot! Now who's in for the pieces? And for sure, that was not one of his best. Just eases him off the ball. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Good running, strong and purposeful. De Bruyne. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
De Bruyne might well be in for a mouthful from his boss if his teammates don't...
Real chance! It's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great press.
Takes a shot! He's put it wide. And that will be the final act. So that is it, the end of the road. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United really looked like they were just second to everything. Disjointed even. Yeah, it was a high-intensity game.
Please make sure to watch
that
the
may
screen
have gotten
for
to some of the players, but even
information
so,
from the
was just
regional police
disappointing
department.
on a lot of levels.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And that gets things running. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think this fella, Kobbie Mainoo, could have a busy time here, having to play the role of a 6, an 8 and a 10. And I think when you consider his age and the fact that he can drop in...
Oh, shooting chance! Tries to pass it through, and he lines up a cross. Pickford claims it without any fuss. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's a key interception. Alexander-Arnold. This ended up in no man's land. And that's put paid to a promising move. Jorginho. Nicely weighted ball. That's really well cleared. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Bernardo Silva. And it's been played through. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Martinelli.
Oh, really well played.
Mainoo. And the shot! And he's done it! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Jorginho. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Jorginho pinches it off him. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he is going into that little black book. Out to the left it goes. That'll be a throw-in. Mainoo sends it crossfield. Cherki. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Here comes, climbs up big! It's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Cherki, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's shifting through the gears here. Cherki! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Cherki just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Some good work on the right flank here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He has a look up. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Haaland. Martinelli. The ball has bounced loose now. And it's Jorginho. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Goes for a shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
This is the time you need that pace.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Now it's Bernardo Silva. That's beautifully weighted. Cherki. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And the first 45 minutes are up. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Manchester United really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And he's had it nicked away. Spread out to the left. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And it's Mainu. Mainu, good, strong midfield running here. And this is Okazaki. And he's gone backward. He's having a go! And that is doing no harm at all.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Makaleli. It's played through for him. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Threads one in. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
Succumbs to the pressure. And the through ball. Cherki. Van Dijk. Park Ji-sung. Xavi Simons has it out wide and in space. Oh, that was vital.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 10, Bernardo Silva.
Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Moussa Diab.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Oh, he's found support out wide. Showing great feet there. Park Ji-sung's cross. Cleared away. Simmons! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution for Manchester United.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Is number 24, Hammer.
And the keeper beats it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's found a way through. Oh, he's a tricky customer, but he slams the door shut. Palmer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Manchester United have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Looking for the run, and that's a dangerous ball. And the flag has stayed down. Pickford did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an... Oh, smashing header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Keeper's got good distance on that. And he's straight offside.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 13.
There's going to be another change here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Now it's Haaland, looking to play him in. And he's running through. He's had a hit. That is decidedly lacking.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Havertz. He's picked his way through. It's gone out for a throw-in. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's De Bruyne. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. De Bruyne! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Keeper has taken decisive action. Picked out, there's the shot! And now they can spring out of defence. Cherki, and he welcomes it in. No, that's been intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Havertz. De Bruyne. He's in space and looking for options. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Van Dijk. That's pretty clear, it is a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. So the perfect chance to get one back. De Bruyne! Manchester United have their third corner. He's there to head it! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, that is hard. Tries a shot! And he's found the net! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist. Terrible error, duly punished.
I think the defence really need to...
And that's it. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can...
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Chance! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
This is Van Nistelrooy. Shot a goal! There's a sharp little ball here. Oh, it's Park Ji-sung.
Such good technique.
Oh, such a clever touch. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pass somewhat off target. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a good ball out wide. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Big chance! One-on-one! Chooses to go crossfield. And this is Owen. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Spread neatly. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rodri. And it's De Bruyne. Spread out to the left. And he's managed to get free. He's had a shot! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Manchester United could not have chosen a worse moment. Pickford looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Simons. And the shot! There's a goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Well timed, excellent interception. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Good ball. And the shot! It's run loose. Here's a chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Punched away. Simons. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's an imaginative pass. Wilshere. Foot in. It's a searching pass. Out to the left it goes. De Bruyne. He won't be happy with that one. Pickford. Oh, that's a key interception. Wilshere. Now it's Owen. And it's Van Nistelrooy. A probing pass. Adams gets over and intercepts. He's looking wide. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And this is Van Nistelrooy. And he's straight offside. Rodri, looking to play him in. And this is Owen. He has found a way through. So much time. And the shot! It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It looked as though he'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Of course, there's a question mark over the keeper on his near post there, but it was such a clever finish to spot the gap and find it.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Haaland! That has not worked out as planned.
Well, the correct option was taken in the circumstances. The correct execution wasn't.
Owen.
There will be 3 minutes added
Can he
time.
get on the end of this? Makaleli. De Bruyne. Xavi Simons.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's got away. Big chance! It's in! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. That was easy, almost too easy.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to...
And the half-time whistle goes. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides. Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating.
Is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation. Substitution on the field. Number 9, Mohamed Salah. Number 19, Wilshere. Number 22.
Here's the start of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Ball is over the line. That has been cut short. Great vision. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made. Has a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Van Dijk. Looking for the run. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, Red, nice interception. Park Ji-sung. Some really good ball movement. Chance, surely! They've done it! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Van Nistelrooy really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. Oh. And he shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance.
The chance for a shot! It's hit the upright, and it's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Van Nistelrooy at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Substitutions taking place.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. He's having a shot! Well, that looks a decent ball. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Palmer. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Substitution.
Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. And that's one back. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
And now he has two. Manchester United have a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Manchester United are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. And he's in on goal. And he's only two. And he's following up! Oh, brilliant save. It's a really well-measured ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's taking no chances there. Just eases him off the ball. Goes for a shot! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Substitution in progress.
What a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. 75 minutes played. No, that's been intercepted. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Shoots! It's a goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
It's become a case of men against boys. Oh, that's well spotted. And that is a little undercooked. And this is Owen. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, it's Bergkamp. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, it's Bergkamp. He is through here. Lovely bit of skill. And this is Park Ji-sung.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he's going to have his name taken. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge, and they're getting involved. Steady.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Alexander-Arnold is behind this one. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. Going for goal! Oh, it's a beauty! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfection.
A header! No, not the best of headers.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Makalele does well to get it back. That has not gone well. Van Nistelrooy chasing after it. Makalele promptly onto that, and that is that. Tries to play it through. And there's green grass ahead of him.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Looking for options for movement. And Van Nistelrooy sticks it away! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful...
That's at the end. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, how will we look back on that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.